Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to talk about the Monster High G3 Series 2 core lineup. So with the reveal of Abby and Claude, we get to see the first half of Series 2 because the second half is going to come out later, which is kind of weird. For Series 1, we got, Frankie, Draculaura, Claudine, Cleo, and Laguna. They were 5 main ghouls, and then we also got Deuce, Torlai, and Ghoulia, who were, retail exclusives, with Deuce being exclusive to Amazon technically, but I think you can also find them in stores maybe, or like at the Mattel store, in the US at least. And then Ghoulia, I believe, was a Walmart exclusive, Torlai Target, or vice versa. So basically we got 3, quote, special releases, and then we got 5 main releases that are like, just common retailers. You can get them anywhere. So for the second series, you would think, okay, we're gonna get 5 dolls at least as well. Then it would make sense for them to, in the second half of Series 2 to release 3 more dolls at least, if not 4. So in this video, let's talk about who could be included. And I honestly, to me, it's not like a who could be. To me, it's more like it's gonna happen, because I'm just like, who else? We only have so many characters to go on about in the series, and that it will make sense for them to make dolls of. So for me, it's more of like just a 99%. I'm sure that they will become dolls, kind of like theory. Of course, this is all just theory, speculation, but with the reveal of Abby and Claude, I just have a really good feeling about who the other 3 characters could be that they're going to be included in Series 2. Now, obviously, with Claude, we've had some, not backlash, but it's just some very mild feedback, because he doesn't look like himself. He looks weird. It's the eyes. It's not just me. It's not just me. A lot of people have pointed out that he just has this like vacant stare. Like he looks so blasé. Like does he have anything going on in his head? Like he just looks so empty. Like the expression, like the eye shape is literally not like how it looks like in a series, or how the other eye shapes look in, for the boys, or so far we only have Deuce in this generation, but it looks so weird. And obviously this is probably just a early prototype version of the Claude doll, so there's a good chance that he will actually look even better in real life. So obviously, take it with a grain of salt, but from the first looks of it, it's probably not going to change too much. In the early stock photos of the other ghouls like Draculaura, Frankie, the eyes looked way bigger, and then in real life, obviously they looked way different. So the eyes might shrink a little bit, and that might help to make him look a little more, not serious. It's a doll after all, but a little more stern, to give him some kind of like an expression, because here he just has this like very, again, vacant smile. And it's just so bland. Like, give us a smirk, give us an expression, give us an eyebrow raise. Like, I feel like some of these edits make him give him more personality, which is, I feel like, what he's missing here, right? It's just, he's kind of like not himself. He looks like a copy of himself, and not a good version. It's like a bootleg version that's like really good, like almost looks very convincing, but it's just like one little thing that's like throwing me off, and it's like the eyes. That's what's kind of like giving me here. It's like a bootleg. It's kind of like almost giving, but it's not like completely fooled, fooled. Yeah. So he was almost perfect. Like the hair, the textured hair. He could have had it all, but no, the eyes, the expression, and also like the little beard, like the goatee and like the facial hair that he has in the series. He's kind of missing it here, although we can't really see the, edges or like the, quote, sideburns of his, face. So maybe he does have something going on in the back or like on the sides that's like to imitate the facial hair. But again, it's like they really took away a lot of like what makes Claude, unique in the series. So let's see how he actually ends up looking. But yeah, he doesn't look like himself, honestly. He just looks kind of weird. He's still cute, and like people will still get him. He's the second Manster to come out from G3, so that's iconic. But you know, he could have been better. It's a shame because I do like his details, and especially like the sleeves of his jacket are like made out of a different material. They're like pleathery material, which I just noticed. And he has the wrist articulation, which is again awesome. So I think he's a really good doll, but just a little bit execution-wise could have been better. Then, of course, we have Abby. She is probably like the highest ranked. She's the top tier standard of G3 so far. She is the fan favorite right now, and even going so far as to dethroning Draculaura G3. I think it's like a tie between them, but like she's definitely up there, you know, in second place or first place of being like the best G3 dolls so far. And again, I made my video. I talked about her for 20 minutes long. If you want to torture yourself and listen to it, it's there up on my channel. But I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I really said already all I had to say about her design evolution. Yes, evolution, because it does evolve between concept art and final execution of the doll. Believe it or not. Anyway, let's talk about the other half of Series 2 that we don't have any confirmation of which characters might be included. But again, I have a very good feeling that these might be the characters that will be included. Starting off with Howleen Wolf. She is no longer related to Claudine Wolf, but they have the same last name. That's okay, that's weird. Maybe that's just a coincidence. Maybe it doesn't play a big role, or maybe it will be a big plot twist that they are related. They are sisters, maybe like by like second cousins, like or I don't know, distant cousins. Honestly, they could pull any kind of twist here. But I do think Howleen will get her own doll in Series 2. I don't think they're going to wait until Series 3. I mean, Series 2, we already have Claude Wolf, Abby, two characters that have made... they've only recently made their debut, and Abby still hasn't shown up in another episode. Claude is really the only character so far that has appeared in multiple episodes aside for his own debut episode. So I think, you know, they are going to give Howleen a doll as well, as she is also a debut character in her own episode. They're not going to wait too long. Again, I don't know why they would. They don't need to. And Series 2 is for sure not just going to be compiled of 2 characters. It's going to have 5 complete. Again, it's just split up into 2 waves for some reason. But I am convinced, y'all. I'm convinced. Like, I'm 99% sure. Like, unless Mattel is dumb or something, they will release Howleen Wolf in the second wave of Series 2. I know it. I just know it, and she will look great. She will probably be on a petite body, since she is shorter than Claudine on the series. And she will have a outfit that hopefully, you know, looks like the on-series counterpart. Maybe the jacket will be not as, you know, puffed up. The shirt, I think they should be able to do just fine. The shorts as well. None of her pieces are really like that intricate or like that difficult to pull off in doll version. So I think she's a safe, you know, option with her outfit, you know, speaking that they're gonna get right. I think they're gonna get her outfit right, and if anything, if they do change something, maybe it'll even make her look better, because, you know, usually they do come with like a extra outfit piece. So what could that be? I don't know. Maybe it could be like a beanie, a scarf. I don't think it's a scarf, but you know, Abby, she ended up coming with a fur stole, so that's something. I don't know what she could come with. Maybe like a basketball jersey, because she is on a team, I believe. So maybe that's like and because Claude comes with a jersey as well, because he's on a team as well. I'm assuming he will try out and he will make it. Howleen could get one as well, and they could be like a little set, so that would be really cute. Let's see. I think she will look great. We don't have any information about her pet, or, you know, is it going to be the same version of the pet that she had before, just like looking different, like with Abby and Shiver. So let's see what happens. You know, I do think, again, I'm 100% like, I'm sure she will make her debut in doll version in the second wave of Series 2. Like, I know it will happen. I know it will happen. Mark my words, it will happen. I'm predicting it right now. Next up, we have Spectra. Now, Spectra, oh dear Spectra, she has been She has been around since episode 1. She was the first character that interacted with Claudine, when she was still looking for the Monster High School. So she has been here since the first episode. She's been here since day 1. I think it's obvious she's going to get her own doll in the second half of series 2. And also because her outfit in the series is very simple, very straightforward. It's basically a little romper. It's like a one piece. It's just a one piece, like shorts with the shirt connected, or it looks like connected, at least to me. A little belt, sheer puffy sleeves. Her shoes are really cute. Some socks, the little balls on the heels, and she also has a little accessory. Like a chain connected to the ball around her wrist. So she is very simple, but she's very cute. I like the little, headpiece as well. Oh, actually, I think her shoes are maybe just boots, and it looks like she has socks on. I don't know. It could be boots. It could be little socks, or either vice versa. It's really cute, the heel with the ball. And I think because of her simplistic outfit design in a series, she'll be very easy to translate to doll version. If anything, they will probably add even more clothing layers to her doll, with maybe her extra clothing piece being a jacket or maybe an overskirt. Something similar to what they did with her Midnight Runway doll that's going to be released this year. I feel like that would be very interesting for Spectra. Either way, I just hope that they keep the translucent feature for her arms and legs still. I hope they keep that with her doll, because that is very iconic and that's very integral to Spectra Vandergast, not just as a character but also as a doll. Her dolls all have that same feature with the translucent legs and arms, and they can obviously do that with Laguna. They just have to work on the actually putting some fixing spray onto the doll's legs so they don't peel off, so the paint doesn't peel off. Like with Laguna, a lot of Laguna blue dolls, the pink paint is chipping off, and it's really obvious. So I hope they fix that, and I hope they keep that although with Spectra, because even if it might chip off, it's still very important to Spectra as a character. And then we have Heath. Now I know Heath is not a fan favorite. He's probably like the least favorite so far, and I get it. I think he looks better when he's speaking, when he's moving. I think he looks better than when he's just, in still promotional pictures. It really does not do him justice. He looks really not his best in those pictures. But either way, I think it doesn't really matter how he looks in the series, because his doll, it can only improve. His doll can only look better. I'm telling you, it will look better than the series version. Trust me, it will look better. I know it. I just know it. He will look better. He won't look like the series. So his hair, he has a lot of potential with the hair. It could be translucent plastic, like with Holt from G1. Originally G1 Heath, his hair was just a solid color, so let's see if they change that. And then his outfit is very simple. It's just a pair of shorts and a sweatshirt, so let's see how they translate that to doll version, if they're going to add a jacket or some layers. And then his pet we haven't seen either, so let's see how that all works out. But I think he's going to get a doll in series 2 as well, which does beg the question of when is Manny going to get a doll as well. I mean, Manny has been in the promotional not promotional pictures, but he has been in the intro of the song. He's been dancing in the background. He's been in the background of Nightmare Nightmare and the end of the episode, so he's been there for a couple of important scenes, so to, I guess, solidify him as part of the group. Let me say like this, he's been more part of the group than we've seen Gulia be part of the group, honestly, which is kind of shocking, because Gulia also, I think she's only been in 2 scenes, in 2 episodes, and then 2 scenes in those 2 episodes respectively is insane. So I don't, and Agulia has a doll, so I think Manny will get a doll as well. But I'm thinking, because he has obviously a bigger body in the series, they will have to, mold a special body for him specifically. And so because of that, I think they're probably going to release him in a special 2-pack with Iris, or maybe just by himself. himself in a separate collection. I'm not sure how they're gonna release him. I'm sure he will get it released sooner or later. Like, he is an important character. Even in G1, they eventually made a doll of him, even if it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. He eventually made a doll debut, so he will make it a doll debut in G3 as well. It's just a matter of when, I guess. And then we have our most recent reveal, G3 Nefera. I know it was technically Twyla, but Twyla already has a doll, so she doesn't count. But Nefera, I know for sure. I feel it in my bones. I have a gut feeling she will get released in series 2 in the second half. I just know it. I know it. She's gonna happen. She's on her way. She's on her way to eat everything and leave no crumbs, okay? She is gonna come to slay us all. If you thought Abby looked good, I have a feeling Nefera will outdo everyone, even Dracula. She's gonna look so good. I know it. Her design has changed. She has neon pink, neon green, neon blue, and like little spots of her outfit, which people are not a fan of. I've seen people say that, Mattel, stop it with the pink. But really, like, for her, it's just little stripes of pink on a skirt. Like, it's not like she has pink in her hair. It's not like she has pink in like majority of her outfit. It's just like a little touch of the print. So I don't think it's like a big deal. And I understand why the pink might be like distracting. Like, she has no other pink in her outfit. And, in G1, Nefera has never worn pink. So it's kind of like out of character, I guess. But to me, it just adds a little nice pop of color. Also with the blue and the green. And also, again, let's remember, just because the series counterpart has it, maybe the doll will not have it. So let's see how the doll version actually looks like. I think the high ponytail will probably stay for a good reason. It's more like the height difference. The height difference between Abby, Nefera, and Frankie. Like, who's going to be taller? Because so far in the series, Frankie has been even taller than Nefera. So who's gonna be tallest? I don't know. Like, even taller than Claude. So yeah, let's see how tall they make Nefera. But I think the outfit is very straightforward. It's just a skirt, a top. I'm wondering what kind of extra outfit piece they're gonna include with her. Maybe a little fringe jacket to match Cleo. Oh my god, that would be so cute. And then her little pet scarab, I believe, right? So I cannot wait. I know she's coming. I know. I just know it. I know she's coming. Trust me, she's coming. She's on her way. And I can't wait to see her. Obviously, again, speculation, nothing is confirmed, but I just have a very good feeling about Spectra, Howleen, and Nefera specifically getting included in the second half of Series 2. It is weird that they're splitting it up. Maybe they're doing it on purpose to keep us all in suspense, or maybe there's an actual reason why they're doing this. Let's see what actually happens. But again, I think it's 100% guaranteed that at least Nefera will be included. If not, again, I think for sure. I'm convinced. I 100% feel confident that all three of my picks will get included, and maybe even Heath if they decide to include a fourth character into the mix, since the second half of the release of Series 2 will get released later on this year, so they want to keep a doll boy in the mix. Claude will get released with Abby, and that will be, I think in the next couple months, and then the second wave, the second half of the second series will drop later on, so they might want to include Heath as to include another boy doll, or maybe again they will not. It really depends on how confident they feel in their designs and how many dolls they want to release. But I think, with how people, the dolls are getting bought. Like, the dolls are doing well. They're getting sold. So I think they might just drop Heath as well. If not, for sure, Spectra, Howleen, and Nefera. I think those three characters are very safe bets to be included in Series 2. Again, my opinion, but I feel like, come on. It's come on. It's obvious. It's happening. I'm 100% confident it's happening. Mark my words, I predicted it here first. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below. Leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.